Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Aries. You've got thinking of you and you've got self-love. Taking control back, finally being happy. This could be you missing somebody, but deciding to pick yourself over them. Your energy is the Six of Swords. Their energy is the Death card. The obstacle is the Ace of Swords, and the outcome is the Nine of Cups. So somebody's moving on after it's ended, and their wish fulfillment was just to get the truth. They wanted the truth in the situation. So Aries, I feel like that you've moved on from the drama with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You've left them out in the cold because of a third-party situation, King of Swords. I feel like your person that you're dealing with, like everything ended with a bang because of a third party. She was very cold and calculated, obsessed with a past mistake. I don't know if you made a past mistake or you've done something wrong, but this caused this tower of an ending. It could have been that she did something wrong, like maybe she cheated, but it caused a tower of an ending. So in other words, shit hit the fan when this ended, because I feel like something just blew up. I feel like you've said to this person, you're heartbroken over the deception and betrayal. Something when they communicated to you about the betrayal, it broke your heart because they deceived you. I feel like you wanted the truth. You wanted them to tell you the details. You wanted to know what exactly happened. But I feel like when you got that information, you definitely, it broke your heart. See, you're still thinking of this person. You're thinking of this person, and it's like you feel like you're very trapped in your head, manifesting being trapped in your head. You're thinking of them, but you're taking control because you know that their wish fulfillment was to manipulate you. You know that this person like got off on what they did. Taurus. Mm. Okay. You got Netflix and chill, someone sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with somebody else. And then you got spotlight, limelight, audience, self-absorbed. I feel like somebody got caught on camera. I feel like they were in the spotlight somehow. They got This, what I'm seeing, guys, what I'm seeing is that Coldplay concert thing. Like, you know, they're standing there with the side chick, and they're caught on camera, or they're caught in the spotlight somehow because they got caught. They got caught. It's not even, I'll put it here, but yeah, they got caught. Tell me about this. Your energy is the Seven of Pentacles. Their energy is the Two of Swords. The obstacle is the Tower, and the outcome is the Page of Cups. I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles. You caught this person. This is an argument in a relationship, communicating about a new passionate beginning. Juggling. Somebody may be telling you, Taurus, that this was a big mistake. You know, there's an argument here, and they're telling you it was a big mistake, that, yeah, the past mistake. Juggling a new passionate beginning. They're telling you it was a mistake. It was a mistake. That's what they're telling you. This person, Taurus, wants to be with you, but you're resisting them. You've cut them off. I feel like you're getting a victory, having a new beginning. You're starting fresh. You're starting completely over. You're coming in masculine energy here. This is causing somebody a tower. I feel like, Taurus, you decided that this is not what you're not into this. There's no equal give and take here. You're not on the same page with this person, and you're moving on because of their manipulation. I feel like you're wishing to, okay, you may even live with this person, Taurus, because I feel like, because you're not on the same page, you're moving on from the manipulation. Your wish fulfillment is to take control and to move houses. Like you're moving, like you're taking control. Let me just figure this out. Let me just move out. Okay. Like I'm starting over fresh. I'm good. I'm out of here. This person may offer reconciliation. Okay. Okay. I was going to say there's no doubt in your mind. Okay, so this person may offer reconciliation, but you got the Two of Wands, which is, you know, looking out to the future. This could be at a crossroads. You see the bigger picture here, and you've mastered your emotions, and you're walking away. So you already have your mind made up. You are not playing with this person. You are not playing. This is like, it's over. This is a done deal. This is the deal breaker here. Gemini. I feel like there's a strong soul connection here. With that, there's a scandal. The truth is coming out. Somebody's feeling guilty. Tell me about this. Your energy, Ace of Cups. Their energy is the Three of Wands. The obstacle is the Page of Swords. The outcome is the Four of Cups. You see somebody's unhappy. You're waiting for Somebody's waiting when it comes to this. So here's the thing. Whatever you came to know, with the truth coming out and someone feeling guilty, wanting to apologize, you have a strong soul connection here. But I feel like the sun's bringing light to something. You're holding back. You're leaving somebody out in the cold. They're telling you they want to work on this. They want to communicate that they want to work on this, that they love you. Okay. But you're saying no. No, now that something's been illuminated, you're holding back and you're leaving them out in the cold. You're not going to deal with this. Whatever they've told you is, it's enough. It's enough. This person was waiting to give you some clarity. Like they wanted to take that leap. They wanted to fess up. So they were waiting to give you some clarity. They betrayed you with that Ten of Swords. They're thinking that if they confess, that you're going to be okay with this and that they want to be with you and you can start over. You can have a new beginning. But they're waiting to give you the clarity. They're waiting to tell you the details. They don't realize that in your mind, should have kept it to yourself. That, that's the only way, if you didn't know, what you didn't know won't hurt you, but what you do know will, right? So at this point, they're not expecting the reaction they're getting. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. They confessed. I'm going to tell you, Gemini, the only reason they confessed is that somebody saw them that you know. Somebody saw them, Queen of Pentacles, in juggling a new passionate beginning. They got caught. They were seen by somebody you know. And the only reason they told you is because they know you're going to get the information one way or another. They want you to hear it from them versus somebody else, right? Something they were trying to hide, right? They were juggling and they were trying to hide it. You're unhappy. You're cutting this person out because of their deception. Ooh. The way I'm reading this is this person's trying to pull you back. It might be with witchcraft. It might be with witchcraft, okay? They're trying to manifest the devil, keep you trapped so that you don't move on, right? Because I feel like for you, you're discontent, or they're unhappy that you cut them off. They're unhappy because you cut them off because of their deception. So they're going they're going to try to trap you. Now, Gemini, I mean, you want to talk about that may be what the controversy is, but this person doesn't like the fact that you said, I'm not interested and I'm moving on. And so they're going to try to bind you to them or trying to keep you from leaving. And they're using witchcraft to do it. So definitely clear your energy. Okay, Cancer, you got angel number 1444. 1444. They wanted to come out, so let's get them. Okay. So you got a stalker. You're not in contact with this person. You're blocked them. You're giving them the silent treatment. You've cut off all communication. This person's stalking you, watching your social medias, maybe talking to a psychic, getting tarot readings. Your energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Their energy is the Hanged Man. The obstacle is the Page of Wands, and the outcome is the Ace of Cups. Somebody is wanting, the truth is, I don't believe that. Yeah, they're trying to manipulate. Somebody's trying to manipulate a family situation. This is somebody who's trying to manipulate. Because you're not speaking to this person, Cancer, somebody's trying to manipulate a rebuilding of this relationship. Like they're doing whatever they can to try to get you to come back. This, here's the thing. All they would need to do, really, apologize maybe, but when you see the Five of Swords here, what would be the point? What would be the point of coming back to a family situation? They're trying to manipulate you, right? This person's trying, like this is maybe a test. I'm going to say it may be a test for you, Cancer. That, it's almost like when the Wheel of Fortune is there, it's kind of destined. Something's meant to happen here. But this is a test for you. Trying to get you to rebuild. They're trying to manipulate you into coming back around. But I feel like there's a devil at foot here. Let me just put it that way. Their energy is the Hanged Man. Yeah, they're manifesting an illusion to get this to work. They're trying because they see they're looking at the bigger picture. They see it from a different perspective than you do. They're working on this. They're trying to do some kind of spell work. Yeah, there's a devil at foot. Did I just not say that? Manifesting the devil's illusion. They want to get something out of you. They're not happy. They're not happy. If you've blocked them and ignored them, they're like trying to manipulate their way back into you. But it's not for a good thing. It's almost like, why do I feel like they want to get even with you somehow, Cancer? Okay. This is funny how this just came out. So this is arguing about the burden. It's an issue. You don't want nothing to do with this person, but don't fight about it because, look what's being offered. This is your guides offering protection. Your guides are offering protection. So what they're telling you is you don't need to fight and argue with this person. Don't bother with this. This is the test. Don't buy into that. Don't feed into it. Don't buy into it. Keep pushing forward. Pay attention to what's in front of you. They're going to try to come towards you, trying to act like this is with love, but this is not. They're wanting to be destructive. Like if you open the door to this, Cancer, they're wishing to hurt you. They're wishing to cause heartbreak and ending of love. They're trying to cause some kind of interference in whatever you're doing, whether it's love, whatever it is, right? But you know this. You know this because you're healed. You're healed. Like, okay, like you've been there, done that, right? You may have made that mistake in the past, but you don't do that anymore, do you, Empress energy? So just for this person, keep them blocked. Don't pay any attention to it. They can do all the spell work they want. You're protected. You're protected. But also protect your own energy by, standing in grounding, centering, shielding. Right? Protect your own energy. I say protect your own energy, but I want you to understand when your guides are protecting you, but you do have to have some accountability here. So you have to actually, stand your ground too. Doesn't mean you have to retaliate. Doesn't mean you have to talk to them. It doesn't mean you have to do anything. What I'm talking about is protect your energy. Take a salt bath. Do some grounding, shielding, that kind of thing. Don't give in to their nonsense. Don't waste your time on it. Leo. Got spiritual attack and rock bottom. Karma. You got 2 cards of karma. Leo, you've got 2 cards of karma. What is happening here? Your energy is the King of Pentacles. Their energy is the 6 of Swords. The obstacle is the 9 of Wands, and the outcome is the Page of Coin. Leo, this may be having something to do with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone feels a lot of regret, a lot of remorse because of this person. I feel your energy is the Queen of Swords here. I feel like whatever you've done here, you're feeling some kind of way about it. Because it's you that's feeling the remorse. The truth is, Queen of Swords is remorseful when it comes to the King of Pentacles. You could have breadcrumbed communication. You could have made a choice. This is a made of choice to breadcrumb them when it comes to communication. Whatever happened, you're kind of like slipping away here with that 6 of Swords energy. Maybe that's them. They moved on to a new passionate beginning. A new opportunity for a new passionate beginning. I feel like they're tell me about this. This also could be an illusion of chaos. Oh. Leo, I feel like this person, they could have done this to you. You could have done this to them. So take it how it resonates with you. Somebody moved on to a new passionate beginning, and somebody did a spell, an illusion of chaos, because it's almost like waiting for this relationship to have a new beginning. I feel like there's a love spell here, or a sex spell. It's okay. It's almost like, yeah, they moved on from somebody, but they're going to be right back. Here they come right back. I almost feel like this person's resisting because they know. Maybe they're aware and they're recovering from this. Using their intuition. This person may have gifts as well. This could be you, could be them. Take it how it resonates. They're blocking you. They're, whatever you're throwing at them, it's being blocked. That's why you've got 2 cards of karma. That's why you're feeling the regret, because whatever you did to them backfired on you. Whatever you did to them backfired on you. I don't know if you're a twin flame or not, or if you're a karmic in that. Somebody's apologizing here. There's an apology, communicated an apology. You're coming in masculine and feminine, but you're coming in as a king and a queen of swords, because this cycle, karmic cycle's over. This could be one of 2 things, because I see the King of Swords as a leveling up in a twin flame, especially when there's an Empress involved. But what's between the King of Swords and the world is the Empress. Well, what's between the Empress and the King of Swords is the world, which is a closing of a karmic cycle. I don't know if that King of Pentacles to you, Leo, if you were the karmic, they closed the karmic cycle here. If you were the karmic, they closed the karmic cycle, that you were, whatever you did to them backfired, because there's karma here. A spiritual attack with karma. Somebody hit rock bottom because what you did to them came back on you, but it closed the cycle. So the apology isn't going to you. It's that person, that King of Pentacles, is apologizing to the Empress energy. They have closed the karmic cycle now, and now they've gained the victory. They've gained the victory with the Empress. So you may have been, and this isn't all Leos, this Take It Out resonates with you. If you're the karmic, this is about you learning a lesson, about a hard lesson, because this is about this person going back to their person. After all of this, that is the karma. Okay. Virgo, this could be you. This could be them. Somebody's deceiving. Somebody's living a double life in another relationship, and somebody's going to find it out because they're snooping. They're going to uncover a secret. So either you're uncovering the secret or somebody's uncovering the secret about you. Got the Knight of Wands. For your energy, their energy is the Ace of Swords. The obstacle is the Four of Swords. The outcome is the Hermit. So Virgo, you're finding out about your partner. You're married. You're married. You've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This is your partner in a long-term commitment. Queen of Swords is in and out, acting like a player. There for a good time, not a long time, right? They're in and out with the King of Swords. The truth is, this is going to, oh boy, look at that. You want to tie, this is like karmic, getting your, what you've got. They're getting what's coming to them, right? Divine timing, this is a karmic cycle that's closing. It's time for this to end. The truth is, it's time for this to end. Their energies think they've won something. Because they're trapped in their head about a victory being illuminated. Like they think they've won something. They haven't. They've lost something. Yeah, they're in their masculine and their feminine. I feel like you're with an a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This person's, in their judgment, they want to heal the relationship, but you've mastered your, well, I was going to say, you've walked away. Maybe this is you in the King of Cups energy. I don't feel like it's them. They wanted to heal the relationship, but you've walked away because of their deception. So I feel like for you, I mean, you got the clarity you needed and you have cut this person off and it is over. And now you're taking control and you're rebuilding. You're single. So it's almost like this is a done deal for you. You're finding out that your spouse is cheating on you. Libra. Okay, Libra, you have got angel number 3333. Okay. Libra, you're contemplating sleeping with somebody, but you know that it's toxic. You know that it's not good for you. You know that it's going to be drama, addiction, love-hate relationship. You know this is not something you want. You got the Ace of Wands. Their energy is the Six of Swords. The obstacle is the King of Coin, which he's always in your readings, by the way. And the outcome is the Nine of Swords. You got an interesting reading here. First of all, your nemesis is the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you get this all the time, okay? This is some... This isn't about you. This is about them. This isn't about you being in a sex, like this person thinks that you're having relationship with the King of Pentacles, right? New passionate beginning for you. It's almost like you can see them wanting to attack you. What that Nine of Swords, they want to attack you. They think you're having sexual relations with this King of Pentacles, right? Queen of Pentacles, they are not married. They are not married. This is a karmic. This is a karmic. And the only reason I say that is I can't tell you how many hundreds of readings I've done where the King of Pentacles comes out as your person and this Queen of Coin is the third party, right? It's almost like she's watching, and she wants to attack you, right? Using her intuition, she sees, she thinks that you are with the King of Pentacles. This isn't about you and your person. This is about you and the karmic. This person is like watching you, like they may be driving by. They think that you're betraying. Okay, first of all, this person's not with either one of you at the moment, right? But this was the ex and you're the ex. So, it's almost like a game. This person wants the truth because they want to be with this King of Pentacles, right? They want the truth communicated. They want to know if you're sleeping with the King of Pentacles. I feel like this person has already walked away from this relationship. I feel like this King of Pentacles is just trying to, he's contemplating working on past mistakes, working on the past to get justice. It's almost like, you know, he's walked away from the relationship. He's walked away from this Queen of Pentacles. That's why this Queen of Pentacles is so bothered by you, because she thinks that you're with him. She's the one having sleepless nights, waiting. Wishing for an opportunity to heal a situation. But in his energy, he's leveled up. He's the King of Swords. He's coming in one step under the Emperor energy. He's eliminated this, right? Trapped in her head, waiting for the King of Swords, wanting another opportunity, right? Because he's Emperor energy. He's not meant for her. He's meant for you, pre-Empress energy. He's meant for you. So this person wants, they're big mad. They're big mad and they're thirsty. That's what this is about. This isn't, guys, you have to realize something, and I have to say this. A karmic isn't there because they're in love with that person. They're there because it's spiritual warfare. They're trying to keep them from you. It's so unnormal. It's not normal. Like if you would say that, you know, if somebody was dating, you would just say, oh, if you weren't a twin flame, you would just say she can have him, right? And you would move on about your day. It wouldn't be something that's so ridiculous you can't even put it to words, right? There's witchcraft involved. This person is doing everything they can to block you from becoming into union because you're meant for a higher purpose, right? They don't want you to get to the finish line. They don't want the two of you to come back into union. That's why this person is steady trying to do whatever they can do to keep this person away from you. And they're so bothered by the fact that they think he's with you right now. Like as if you're going to say, oh, here, you can have him. Oh. Scorpio. You may have caught somebody on a dating app. Or you may have caught them on a date. Your energy is the 8 of Wands. Their energy is the 3 of Cups. The obstacle is the 10 of Swords. And the outcome is the 10 of Cups. See, here's the thing. You may be wanting something more, or you're wanting to be on the same page because you're communicating to your partner. This could be a husband. This also could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that you want equal give and take here. You're wishing for equal give and take. You want an opportunity. You're wishing for there to be an opportunity for the two of you to be on the same page. That's you sensing something's up, Scorpio. Because you feel like you're not on the same page and you want to get on the same page, right? Here's the problem. Somebody's got to take control of this tower because shit's about to go south. Because this person's with a third party, right? There's a burden, there's a problem here. Your person comes in with the problem that they got to take control of this tower because they took a leap towards a new beginning with a third party. They got caught. They betrayed the relationship. Now they're going to be left out in the cold. Trapped in their head about their choice, the choice they made, and having to move on. They want to rebuild the family situation, but you're holding back. Because you got clarity of the harsh truth. You found out what was happening. See, you found out why they weren't on the same page with you is because they were on another page with somebody else. You got spotlight and love affair. Your energy is the 10 of Pentacles. Their energy is the 7 of Wands. The obstacle is the High Priestess, and the outcome is the 4 of Cups. You're unhappy and you're not speaking. You're blocking this commitment. Why do I feel like you may know the person? The truth came out in an argument. I feel like this person could be married. See, it's illuminating an argument when someone's mastering their emotions about the truth. It has to do with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this, you got a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. That's okay. I feel like there's a big argument here. Sagittarius, there's an argument here. Now, either you're married or they're having an affair with somebody who's married. The problem here is this person's manifesting their wish fulfillment. I feel like this person's obsessed with hiding things. They're obsessed with just kind of, they kept it on the down low. And I almost feel like you're standing your ground because they hid this. They were obsessed with this. They're manifesting their wish fulfillment to be offered. They got what they wanted. They're looking to get what they wanted out of this. This has nothing to do with anybody but them, right? They didn't tell you because they work with this person. You know this person. That's why I said you know this person. You know this person. This person may be married. And they didn't tell you because they work with this Queen of Wands. They didn't want her to lose her job or end up single. Here's the thing. They're worried more about protecting the third party than they are about you. I feel like you are unhappy here. You're unhappy and you're wishing to cut somebody out. You're cutting this person out. You're not dealing with this. Oh my goodness. Boy, are they going to regret walking away from you. This person was more worried about protecting Sagittarius. That was not your energy. That Queen of Wands was not your energy. They didn't tell you because they worked with the third party. That was representing the third party there. They worked with the third party. They didn't want them to lose their job or get a divorce or whatever the case may be. They wanted things to stay the way they were. Capricorn. You've got desire, you've got high value, you've got addiction, toxic people. Capricorn, your energy is the 6 of Cups. Their energy is the 9 of Cups. The obstacle is the Magician. The outcome is the High Priestess. I don't know if this is your energy or if it's their energy, but it's falling under your energy. This could be how you feel about the situation. But somebody's waiting to reconcile with somebody from the past. I feel like you see the harsh truth here that this person is moving towards somebody from the past. You see it. You see that this person is trying to reconcile with somebody from the past. Yeah. Here's the thing. It's not what you think. You're thinking this person's going there to reconcile with an ex. They're not going there to reconcile with the ex. They're going there to sleep with the ex because all they're wishing for is sex. They just want sex. That's it. With the Queen of Cups, they just want sex with this third party. I feel like they were deceiving you with the third party Queen of because they just wanted sex. But they feel like the reason they're not wanting any more than just sex is somebody likes to manipulate. Somebody might be a narcissist. Somebody might be trying to take control. So they don't want a relationship. All they want is, I'm surprised I didn't see the Knight of Wands. You don't know what direction to go in. You're having sleepless nights. You don't know what direction to go and you're manifesting sleepless nights. I feel like because of what's hidden, you're wishing they would make a choice. Here's the problem with this, Capricorn. If there are two people, let the second person have them. Why would you want to ever be in a third party situation? But yet you're wishing for them to make a choice. Like all you're telling them is it's okay for you to sleep around on me or do what you're doing, right? I feel like they're telling you, use your intuition here. You're causing more burden than it's worth. You know, the 10 of Wands, because you want to be with this person, that's the outcome. They're literally telling you, use your intuition here. What's your gut telling you? This is going to be nothing but problems here because you want to be with this person. Is this going to cause a tower? If you think that this, in a family situation, it's not going to ever get better. It's not going to ever get better here, Capricorn. This is about you knowing your worth and value. You know, high value. They want you to know you're worth more than this. Because what this is this person's cheating on you and you want them to make a choice, but the choice should be you. The choice should be you, not them picking you picking you. Right? Because otherwise it's toxic. That's exactly your desire. You need to value yourself first, Empress energy, right? Otherwise you're just with toxic people. You need to, the choice is you. Aquarius. Hmm. Yeah, unemployed, you got dating and opposites attract. Your energy is judgment, their energy is the Knight of Swords. The obstacle is the Fool, the outcome is the Devil. This is something you finally see. So you got clarity of judgment. You get a victory because you got clarity in your judgment. There used to be a lot of chaos and you held back. You held back from okay. This is a lesson. You see that? Lessons. Okay? I feel like that's why it's in the forefront. This is not about opposites attract. This is about lessons. This is like a different spiritual beliefs, or this is about you're finally getting it. Like you finally got this, right? You held back from the chaos and you gained a victory because you got clarity of judgment, right? You decided not to go in a direction that you shouldn't have gone in. Okay. Aquarius, I feel like you let go of something that didn't serve you, right? And now you're offering equal give and take to your partner. You're married. You got a Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, right? The horse, here's the thing. You gaining clarity of judgment kept you from being thrown out in the cold, right? The harsh truth is you would have been left out in the cold, but you chose to offer equal give and take to your partner instead of do any of these things, right? Like this you may have been living past your means. I feel like this was a lesson. This was just a lesson for you. I'm not sure how that unemployed, but maybe this is you were living beyond your means, or you were doing things you shouldn't have been doing. Or that would be you being left out in the cold. Otherwise, that would have been the lesson. You would have been left out in the cold. I feel like you're being honest. You're being honest with your partner, taking that leap to be honest because you want to be with somebody. You want to reconcile the burdens. You want to fix things here. You're obsessed with overcoming obstacles. You got King to the Queen. You're a married couple. You're obsessed with overcoming the obstacles. You're a married King of Swords because of love. Okay? Okay, so you chose the right way. You learned the lesson. You've learned the lesson. That's all this is about. You know, you could have gone and dated somebody, or you would have been left out in the cold because these were lessons. You figured it out. You got clarity of judgment. Pisces. Okay. Oh. Pisces, you got somebody who's avoiding intimacy, feeling a little guilty. Somebody did something here. What did they do? You're noticing they're not wanting to touch you. Yours is the Knight of Cups. Theirs is the Two of Pentacles. The obstacle is the Emperor. The outcome is the relationship, the Hierophant. You see somebody's moving on. You think they're talking to somebody from the past, or that they want to be with somebody from the past. You're feeling the resistance. Or like somebody is cheating because they're juggling the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they've done this before to you. They've done this before because this was a past mistake. Now it's a Tower. Like they've done it before, but now shit's really going to blow up. And now they don't know what direction to go in. See, they're holding back because of the betrayal of the relationship. They're trapped in their head needing to take control. They're feeling guilty. So the harsh truth about this relationship is this person has been manifesting this new passionate beginning for a long time. This person has very much either in love or in lust with somebody from their past. And it doesn't matter who they're with, they still pine for that person. And so that's why they're avoiding you, and they know they're avoiding you. They know what they've done is wrong. But that's what's happening. So, guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay blessed.